G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripple week. Now what possibly could we have going on in this video tonight? We try and get that blasted bloody chainsaw running. We do another YouTube channel shout out. Me and Matt do bloody happy hour in the backyard. Check out what Nay's up to in the woodshed, underfloor insulation. Alastair says hi from the desert. And we take Brutus the Jeep and do some route tracking in a pine forest. Rightio guys, so let's try and get this bloody chainsaw going. Oh, rightio guys, it is Sunday morning. What the hell do I look like? It's alright, you don't watch me for me bloody good looks. Alright, have me breakfast. The one thing I want to get done is try and get this bloody chainsaw up and going. Let's get into it. Rightio guys, so I've got this bloody chainsaw sitting here now. I have already cleaned the air filter. I'll bring you down. Right, so this air filter on here has been cleaned up. I cleaned the whole chainsaw. It's got fresh fuel in it. The mixer's right on it. The bloody thing just won't start. So I have gone and got a, where's the camera? There it is. I've got a new one of these, but we're going to try and see. I've checked if you can see that over there, that's the instructions there, the little manual. It tells me what bloody size this gapping. Now I've already done this and the gap was right on it. So as far as I know, that must be buggered. That's what people are telling me in the comments. That's what Nay reckons. So let's whack this brand new one in and see what happens. Oh, I better gap it. Look at that, love it when it's spot on. Rightio, that on there. Rightio, so we've got to push our little bubble bloody thing to make sure the petrol's got its pressure. Pull our choke on, turn our switch on. We should now be right to go. Fingers crossed. I can't do that. I'm going to have to do this down on the ground. I thought that might have been a better way of doing it. Have to get down on the ground. All right, let's see if it's going to bloody start. I don't know. That should have started. Stupid chainsaw. Bloody hell guys, this stupid thing. Nay's, oh she's running, Nay's, Nay, come back. You're not going to be on the film. She's in her dressing gown, it's the morning. So she's checked over me. We've checked, it's got spark. The fuel's all primed. With the choke on, with the choke off. Using the brake. Exactly the way they tell you how to do it, and we just can't get it to, no sign of life at all. So I'm going to jump onto YouTube. Someone posted there was a link on things to try and do, but at this rate I'm going, this Ozito, while it was good and great, it's an Ozito, so who knows. So we watched a guy, who was it, Small Engines Saloon, he had a whole thing. Anyway, going through all the different things, we figured out it must be, the only thing it could be is flooded. So we went through the procedure of trying to deflood this, and hey presto, straight away, and we could see what he did was have the choke off, which allowed a lot of air through. This is to deflood it, and have the throttle full on, and you have it turned on, and then you just keep pulling it, and hey presto, I don't know how many times, like 5 times, and then it just started to start, and then I could see all the petrol was pissing out. As he said, it will gush it out the exhaust. Bloody brilliant. So let's just quickly put that back on. Love it. It's always sweeter when it bloody just stuffs you around. Man. High five, Nay. Yeah! Cool. Back to the man cave. Sorry guys, we've put the old spark plug back in. We want to see whether it was the spark plug which then created the problem of flooding, or whether it maybe was a combination of both. Flooded, that was it. Purely was just bloody flooded from my shitty starting operation, whatever. Cool. All right, now back to the man cave. Rightio guys, so we're doing another shout out. Doing pretty good with all these shout outs, aren't I? Hopefully I don't run out of good channels. So this one is about MCrider. Kevin Morris from Texas, and he is a certified motorcycle instructor, safety guy. Been doing it for years. Anyway, he started putting out these videos on cornering, braking, safety, 5 ways to kill yourself, 5 ways not to bloody kill yourself. All really good stuff. They come out, I think he brings out a weekly video, and yeah, I got onto him about 6 months ago, and I reckon he does a bloody fantastic job. He's doing a great service for, you know, us, our bloody genre, bloody whatever you want to call it, motorcycle riders. So if you're wanting to learn how to ride motorcycles, if you're intermediate, if you're fully experienced, there's always something that we can pick up. There you go guys, check him out. Rightio guys, so we're gonna do happy hour. Nay wants me to cook some chops on this bloody stove. Matt's around here and I thought, why not, let's do bloody happy hour. So we've got Carlton Mid. So that's just an average Aussie beer.
Yeah, probably more for the older blokes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, not many young blokes.
So what does the mid mean? It's like
mid
lower
strength. Yeah, so it's a lower alcohol content.
There you go. All right, let's do the old pour. Look, Matt picked up some bloody new cups. They're glasses. Oh, all right, better pour it. I'll end up with too big a bloody head. Hey, look at that. Golden amber. Hey, that takes that whole can too. That's pretty cool. There you go, guys. What do you reckon of that?
He's got enough head on that? Bloody.
Yep. Cheers, matey. Oh. Geez, I'm getting me bloody...
yes.
Good stuff.
That tastes like childhood. Pop used to do a home brew that tastes pretty much the same.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, same exact sort of...
I don't know if the dog's bloody hopeless. She'll burn herself. So I know, we got anything to say? What do we got? Can you read that?
150 years brewing experience. Carlton brings you the same double hopped, full flavoured taste you enjoy straight from the tap in your favourite pub.
Cool bananas. And what alcohol level?
3%.
Oh, 3%, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
How's those chops going, eh? Getting there, they're not ready yet.
So that's one standard drink.
Oh, right, cool.
Makes it easy to keep track of, I guess. For your blood alcohol limit for driving and that sort of thing.
Cool. So, me and Matt have been trying to find bloody foot pegs for this CB250.
Yeah, that's
Proving
difficult.
Proving a little hard. There's plenty of ones that are just your normal, it's got all the rubbers, but to try and find a metal dirt bike, adventure bike style peg for a CB250 is proving hard. And it's like, for me, I've got to try and find something that says this will suit a 250 CB in the year model roughly.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the pictures, it's like, and they don't give you enough details to go, well, this, that's how wide
No,
it
they
is.
tell you nothing.
No.
Absolutely nothing.
No. But anyway, we'll eventually get there.
Yeah, well, that's it. We'll work something out. Even if we have to make them.
Well, that's it. That's the worst case scenario, isn't it?
Yeah, worst case, we can't find something that fits and make one.
Yeah. God knows what they'll bloody look like, but hey.
Better than no pegs.
Yeah, exactly. So, we've still got to do the Furfies. Hey, I said it right.
Yes.
I didn't say Furbies.
Yes, it's Furfies.
Furfies. Actually, there's a big sign. Me and Nate passed it. Where was that? It doesn't matter. Yeah, in town. It's a big, huge sign. It says it's Furfies ad.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're in Stubbies, not cans. Obviously, you can get them in Stubbies as well. I've only seen the ones you had in your fridge.
Yeah, I didn't even buy them.
Yeah.
They were left at my house.
Yeah. So we've got to do the Furfies, and you've also got 2 Asian Philippines.
Yeah, I've got 2 that Haley brought back from the Philippines. There's a red horse. Red horse? Something like that.
Sounds
and then
good.
there's another one. I can't remember what they're called. But they're apparently super strong. And I don't know. We'll find out.
I was saying that we were going to go over to Matt's place the other night, but it didn't end up happening. I said, while we're there, me and Matt should sit in the WB ute on milk crates and have the cameras coming in looking through the front screen of the ute. We'll do happy hour in there. I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm an idiot, so.
Don't know. I'm sure they're going to tell us.
Good stuff.
I'm back in.
Yeah, you had a big day, didn't you? You nearly finished that job?
Yeah, we'll be done tomorrow.
Yeah. Matt's doing painting the outside of a house, a weatherboard, just around the corner from here. Me and they went for a drive past. It's really, really good. They've actually replaced all the
weatherboards.
All the weatherboards, so it's brand new.
Yeah, all of the exterior timber got replaced, fascia boards, everything, and the windows are second-hand sash windows.
Yeah. So Matt had told when he went for the job, because they're new weatherboards, he said to them that the weatherboards are going to shrink, so that when he paints it, the weatherboards will shrink, and then you'll have the non-painted, and that's exactly what's bloody happened. So it looked like the house has got pinstriping.
Yeah.
You've since fixed it now, obviously.
I've fixed it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Basically what happens is the weatherboards, they've still got moisture content in them, and it takes them years and years to completely dry out. But basically with the changing in seasons and temperatures and humidities, the timber expands and contracts. And with new weatherboards, it's particularly bad. You can end up with anywhere up to 10 mil movement in them. So basically, I went through and painted it all, and over a couple of weeks, it's shifted, and there was a almost 5 mil gap where you could see unpainted weatherboard.
Oh, it's a cool effect. Pinstripe house.
Yeah, if you want to see the yellow primer that they put on it. Yeah. Not a good look.
No. Crazy.
Yep.
What do you reckon of me backyard barbecue song?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Another bit of bullshit to hang around here.
Did you put those in? What?
Yeah, this is my path.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dug it out, put the pavers in there. So it's alright.
Yeah.
Obviously there's some oil spilt, so the dog's been digging. She doesn't normally dig. Pookie is not a digging dog. She's like a toy.
Yeah.
She's the dog you
she's
have.
not a dog.
No, she's a cat dog.
It's a handbag dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dog you have when you're not having a dog. Clayton's dog.
Yeah. It's a good beer.
It is actually.
Yeah, I quite like it.
Yeah. Alright, cheers man. Oh, now I had a saying. What was it? To all the beer drinkers, live long and be merry. No, I'm going to try that again. To all the beer drinkers, a long life and a merry one.
All right.
Hey?
Yep, we'll go with that.
That's pretty bloody good. All right. Rightio guys, we're gonna do what's Nate up to in the wood shed. No, I'm not. Bugger. We'll do that another time. So, what I was gonna say, before we go and check out what Nate's up to in the woodshed, we finally got the Tuesday put on there. And I'll tell you what, that whole thing looks so much better. If you remember, this was the thing that I got for my birthday that Nate and Matt bloody cut out with the plasma cutter. So there you go, Man Cave Tuesday. Bloody brilliant, baby.
Excellent.
What were you doing in the woodshed?
Dice.
Dice.
Yeah, I thought I'd done all the light dots and then I realised I hadn't. But I thought I'll have a little break.
Oh, that's an interesting visual on your back there. What happened to Collingwood today?
They played very well.
They did, didn't they? They played it. That was a brilliant bloody game of football.
Yeah.
Like a grand final. That was just, you couldn't have got any better, could you? No. It was just so close, right up to it.
Yeah, it was
For us, well, no, but I was barracking for Collingwood, obviously. It just would have been so much better if they had won it. But,
yeah. But if you're going to lose, it's not a bad way to
That's
lose.
how you lose a game, absolutely. Yeah. All right, what do we got? Dice. Big ones.
Lots of them.
Yahtzee. So these are Yahtzee sets. So there's 5.
There'll be Yahtzee sets.
Yeah.
They'll be painted. Some will be painted, some won't
Yeah,
be.
you do some tricky stuff. Trickiness.
Painting and distressing and...
Oh my God, they're everywhere. We're being taken over. The robots are gone, now we're getting taken over. Holy crap, there's more of them. You are a busy little beaver, aren't you?
I try to be.
Yeah.
Keeps me out of your hair.
Cool. All right.
See ya.
Look at that, guys. What do you reckon of that? Yeah, I've got a nice little bloody seating area here. We've finally got this thing back out of over there, so now we can actually use it and swing on it. Nay wanted to paint it white, slat it all in wood, which I thought slatting it in wood would have been really good, but the painting of it white out here with all my man cave stuff, so I convinced her we'll just leave it for the moment. So the chainsaw is fixed. I've chopped up bloody extra wood and bloody... At Bunnings they had the big bags of this kindling. They were throwing it away for bloody $5, so grab myself a bag of that. So now this is all set. I've got bloody Nays little chop up bits and pieces. So this will be set for next winter. Won't have to worry about it. So now I've got a little bloody job. We've bought some insulation stuff. Hang on. So I've got this stuff here. So it is underfloor insulation. And what is it? X-Pole. So the 470mm means obviously the dimension of it. What we've got to do. Oh, this is another bloody job I did. I painted. Ripped all the old bloody paint off this, just real roughly, and I've given that a bloody coat of paint, so now that looks a little bit better. What we're going to do is go in here. Rightio guys, in a bit of a precarious position here. So measuring between your floor rafters, if that's what you call them, between there and there. So they have a few different sizes that you can get. So the distance of my rafters are 410 millimeters. Now they have 410, but when we were measuring it at Bunnings, they would fit up, but they wouldn't hold up in there. So we've had to go the extra one. I'm just going to rip one out and show you. Rightio guys, so it's a panel like that. That's how wide it is, not very wide. And they have this little zigzaggy thing. So the idea of this is that you select how wide you need this, and then you can just easily cut off what you don't need. And then the idea is that this will squash in a bit. You pop it into the rafter, and then when you let it go, it holds itself in there. You can actually glue these if you want, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll just give you some bloody stats on it. I don't know about stats, but it's rigid polystyrene. There's 10 per bag, covers 5.64 square meters. There's the weight and all that kind of bullshit. Has an R value of 1.4. I'm sure there are better options out there. These were $60 a bag from Bunnings. Our idea is that as we get a little bit of money every now and then, we just go and buy a bag here, a couple of bags at a time maybe, or something like that. And then we just keep adding to underneath the house. Why are we doing that? Why are we putting the insulation? Have a look. So obviously we've had the carpet, we have a dog. Then we've ripped up the carpet and we've got these floorboards. As those people have been watching, you can see that we haven't got very far. And then that's what we're turning them to. So all the flooring is going to come up like that. So we like it so much that we're going to do that to the whole house, with the exception of the bedrooms, I believe. This is all, I'll leave this, the house stuff, it's, you know, I have my input. But if Nay wants a certain thing, that's what she gets. I get all the outside stuff. If I don't want to paint that thing white, that swing, she goes, fair enough, all right, you have the end say. So that's why we're putting the insulation, because obviously just having floorboards, that's going to let the cold through. So that's why we're doing it. Rightio guys, so to fit these, what I'm doing is I'm squashing this as close as I can get that squashed. Then I got a tape measured from there until I got to 410, which was that spot there. So I'll be able to squash this, hopefully, push it up in and then release it, and it will hold itself there. That's the idea. Rightio guys, so I don't know if you can see that, but I've got the second line. Oh Jesus, oh that's a bit shit, isn't it? I just thought, I wonder if these are designed to actually break. I wonder. Let's see if I can. No, I don't. No, I've got to cut it. Most will be using a hacksaw blade next time. Oh, right, guys. Turn around and make sure you're getting what you're getting. Alright, down here with all the creeper crawlies. Got the thing, so hopefully. Oh, so, note to myself, when I do that cut line, I'll cut that right flush to the edge of it. With that hacksaw, it'll make a nice, it should make a nice cut, and that'll go in a whole lot better. Yep. Well, that's pretty bloody good, you know. Self bloody holding there. So there you go. I don't know how good these things are. It's got to be better than nothing. And that's something that me and Nay can do ourselves. There's a lot of bits and pieces and shit just in this first part that I've got to clean out. And it does get a lot narrower up there, but that's all pretty, you know, I can get up in there, no worries at all. So yeah, we'll just do this bit by bit. No bloody rush, guys. All right, back to the man cave. Rightio, so now we're off to see a bloke in the desert.
How's it going, guys? Well, here I am in the Murray Sunset National Park in the sand. Mark is meant to be with me, but he's a pussy. He hurt his back, so he couldn't make it. He had to pull out. So luckily, so I decided I was going to go on my own, and that was all good. But then Kai decided to come with me. Hi. So yeah, so she decided to tag along, and she's this is her first time full driving. She's doing great, getting into the sand, and she hasn't got the car stuck or rolled it yet, so it's all good. All right, guys, back to the man cave.
Bloody pussy. No, that's a fair enough call. All right, let's jump in Brutus the Jeep and head out. There you go, guys. That is an absolute shitload of bloody kangaroos. Just everywhere. Look at them, they're just crazy. Oh. This is when it starts to get bloody a bit out of control. This isn't too bad, but this is how it starts. You get this many, and then they breed, you get more, and then that's when you've got to cull them. It becomes too bloody dangerous. They eat all the crops, then you don't have feed to eat. That's just part of life. It's the way it goes. You're not being cruel or anything, you've got to try and keep that balance. Yeah, that's a bloody shitload. What am I doing? Alright, so I've come down to Castlemaine. So this is a continuation of trying to do that ramble ride. I don't know where I've put you. I've put you over here. So I've come down to Castlemaine. Just trying to look for a location for a meet-up point, because that's where we'll be meeting up. It'll be close to people to grab their grog, because we'll need to get the grog before we leave, so then it can all get put into the Jeep. And then if people want to grab something for lunch. Alright, so I'm just pretty much starting off. I'm coming through the outer tracks. I'm making my way to the pine trees. I'm going to throw in a pine tree section before we get into the tracks, because it's a pretty cool spot. But I'll come back to you. Rightio, guys, so I've made my way to the pine trees. What's that bloody stuff there? Oh. So now we've just got to make a track through this. It's not a really huge area. There's plenty of bloody tracks and stuff to go through. And there are widowmakers in here, and we're not doing widowmakers. And when I say widowmakers, it's like a steep descent and then a steep up incline, and they're quite, most probably, I don't know, 200, 300 meters in length going down and then back up. So, I'm gonna have to get the map out, see which way we're heading. Just try and find some really good bloody tracks. You know I like the deserts, but this is always a good change when things, you get submerged into stuff. A lot of this has been getting locked down, so it's not as good in areas as it is in others, although it gives you a different perspective, I suppose. Right, I'm gonna have to pull up and bloody see where the hell I'm going. Hey, this is all right. I like these little tracks. Now we're getting a bit more submerged into it. Nice easy track. This track, even though it's smaller, is actually bloody better than that other track that came in, that main one. It's a bit bloody lumpy, bumpy. As long as we don't get any really steep bullshit ones, we should be alright. What have we got? Oh, so that's going out there, over there. Back to the GPS. So far so good, guys. Getting a nice little mix of stuff. I tell you what, it's a bit tricky trying to bloody film, navigate and drive. Oh, but I do it. Rightio, so this is where they've obviously taking out all the bloody pine trees so you can get your lumber at Bunnings. Lumber. That's American, isn't it? Lumber. I think, because Australians call it timber, but we also say lumber. I think Americans say lumber, but that's the cut stuff. Whereas I think we refer to like the big logs as lumber, and then timber is the cut stuff. But in America, the big logs are timber, and then the lumber is the cut stuff. I think that's the case. I might be wrong. All right, where are we going to come up to out here? Oh, what do we got? Look at that. Bloody hell, there's a lot cut down in there. Well, I think we'll go this way. So a lot of this, what I'm doing is I just follow my nose. If I think the track's really good, something interesting, got some turns and twists in it, I'll just keep following it. But then when I get to a spot where I've got a couple of choices to go and I really don't know what's going to be coming along or which way we're going, then I'll get the GPS out and then look and go, right, let's go this way. Shut up, Mark. Head for the pine trees. Take the bloody shore lookers off. All right, so this is one of those times when I've just come down and I've looked at the, because look, this is what I've got. I don't know if you can tell. That is, it doesn't, I'm looking in the screen and it doesn't look steep, but I tell you what, looking at it with my eyes, that's steep. That's not that's not a ramble track, that's just too much. So if I head down this way, I'm going to be continuing in this bloody cut down section. I want to get back in the forest, so I've got to back up. We'll back up, eh? What do you reckon? See. Jeez, this is quite difficult filming, backing up. Luckily there's no one around. Alright, so this is where we want to go. Hopefully we don't get any widow makers. This is a fairly main road, so we shouldn't hit widow makers on this stuff. Widow makers should be tracks off this type of main track. All right. Okay, so here's an option. I don't even have to look at the GPS. I'm going to go this one. What's it called? East Break. So we get back into the pine trees. Hey, get that ambience. Had enough of my bullshit yet? All right, I've really got to knuckle down now. I'll bring this back later on. I've got a lot of bloody tracking to do. Rightio, so, let me get the bloody hell out of here. I've got to check to see if I'm going to get under with the Jeep. Oh, I don't know. If I get down into this crevice here, what do you reckon, guys? These jerry cans might bloody hit. I tell you what, I'm going to put you on a bloody tripod and we'll try do this. Rightio, let's see if we can get under it. bloody ripper. Rightio guys, so now I'm up to the point of trying to find my way out to the exit point out of this to get us to Chewton. Just come down that way. I reckon we're going to be going that way. We've got another option to go up through there, which looks the more interesting way, but it's going to take us away. Now, is this for a bit of a bloody hole? Crazy. And then you go, really? People. Unbelievable. Rightio Brutus, let's bloody keep on going. Rightio guys, so I've made it out of the pine trees. They're just there behind me. This looks like the way that me and Alastair came in one time. I don't know whether, I thought we came in a different... Yeah, it really does. That looks really familiar. But anyway, I'm going to try and get this bloody little Sparky the drone. I'll try and get him up and see what we can see. Typical bloody me crushing the drone. Poor old Sparky. Gee, that was a bit of a bloody cliff I had to get up. Alright, so this was where me and Alastair have come in. It's off Golden Point Res Road, which is near Chewton, but this isn't where I wanted to come out. So I want to come out at Chewton. There's a water wheel. It's a ruin. So I don't think I can go down there, because by the map, we're gonna do it anyway. By the map, the satellite thing, and I don't know whether the bloody satellite's out, but east break that way. This, looking at the satellite, this goes to a dead end, but it's the way that I want to go instead of going back on myself. So we'll just follow this, just see if I can get across, because if I can not go on the same track twice, all the bloody better, I reckon, if you ask me. Doesn't look like this can't be a dead end. It's too good a road. Cool bananas, catch you a bit further on. Alright, so this is a bit of a steep one, but it's a nice smooth track. Oh, actually, it's pretty bloody good. It looks worse than what it was. Nice. Cool, so we were on that track down there on that road. So we're not going on the same one. Basically what we're going to be doing is following the boundary line until we get down. I'm just hoping we don't get any too steep bloody hills while we're on this one, otherwise I'll have to, oh no. Oh shit, no, I can't. Just past there, we came down that road, and that was the one that I talked about. So that's no good, because you've got to remember that I've got to be able to get not just the riders. I've got to get a Jeep, obviously the Jeep, but a Jeep and a trailer without stuffing shit up. So this, I've got to go back. Oh, bloody hell, guys. All right, so I'm in four-wheel drive. I got into a predicament. I had to back myself out. I just thought I'd show you one of these Widowmakers. Last time me and Alastair came through here, we actually stopped at this very spot because you can see there is a car that obviously had a bit of an attempt at it and failed miserably. So this would be hard enough to bloody walk up. So, and you can see it's just all rocky shit. On the other side, it goes straight up the same, but it's nice and smooth. That'd be half a bloody go. And then looking at it coming up, like that's just not, this is crazy shit. You leave that for the pros. But that's what I was talking about when I was talking about the Widowmakers. We ain't doing that on the ramble. Rightio guys, so we're now out of the pine forest. So now we're just on the tracks, just scrub tracks, heading out towards Shooton. And I think, I say these are bush, bloody scrub tracks, they're bush roads. Yeah, there's a water wheel out this way. And then into Shooton. Once I get there, that'll be complete. I should have a tracked on my GPS so that when I get home, I'll be able to get onto mud maps and actually, I physically just map it out with what I've got there, so I get a good tracking map. All right, I'll see you maybe if we get to that water wheel. All right, we've made it to the bloody water wheel. There it is there. I'll go over there and show you in a minute, but I'll show you what that used to look like. Over here on the board, a massive, huge bloody, like when you look at the stones are there, and then I see the stones there, like that wheel would have been just huge. Gold extraction from quartz reefs commenced in the 1850s and 1860s, once blah 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 exhausted. Yeah, so crazy. That would have been a sight to see, I tell ya. Crazy. So yeah, this is called Garfield's water wheel. This is just up from I don't know, a couple of k's out of bloody Shooton. So, pretty damn cool. And then when you come through down here, look at that. Woohoo. Oh man, geez, the temperature just dropped. Oh yeah, there's the holes. Obviously the for the centre. Would that be? No, that can't be the centre. Oh no, well then this obviously was a way lot deeper, I would say. It's obviously filled up. I'm just a bloody idiot, so don't listen to anything I say. Alright, cool. So, the question is, how's Mark's bloody scared of heights situation? Is this something that I could climb up and not freak out? Oh, we've still got a long way to go. It's the coming down. Yeah, so as soon as I bloody go Now I'm going to be up there and I'm going to come down. This is fairly safe. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I go, no. Is it going to, oh gee whiz, keep going. And then I can start to feel my body say, Mark, you don't like it. When your body says you don't like it and it makes you all that funny, I go, I don't want to be feeling when I'm up there because I'm not in control of my bloody body. So let's get the hell down. They're just like steep steps, but very short steps. Actually, I'll show you. So a normal person that doesn't really worry too much about heights, you could do that. And I've done that when I was a kid. I would have been 15, 16. I've been up the top of that. No problems. Obviously later life it just, yeah, gives me the squirmies. That's another way you could go up a short distance. Righto guys, so I'm going to leave that there. I've just got to follow this track out down to Chewton and that will have this section mapped. And I think I got a little bit more mapping on the other end of the ramble. I think on the Sunday, I think it's just a little bit too short. I need just a little bit more in it and then I'll be happy and I'll have a full route for doing another ramble, but it's a short ramble. It's not a full-on ramble. Righto, as per usual, Brutus has done bloody fantastic. He might not be the prettiest of vehicles. I think he is because that's just what I like. He's not an it was a $4,500 bloody vehicle for me to buy second hand. Doesn't have, well it does have, it has electric windows and all that kind of bloody bullshit. I'm rambling now guys, sorry. But it's brilliant. It does the bloody job, doesn't cost me a fortune to run it. Yeah, all right, back to the man cave. Here we go guys, I've just come down. I reckon it's most probably, it would only be at one kilometre to that water wheel. So this is the little town of Chewton. I used to live, and it's not there anymore, that used to be a shack over there. I used to live in that shack and I helped build, this is when I was bloody like 15, 16, helped build that house sitting right there. Used to live there. Old Reg used to live there, he had all these bloody dogs. So what I think down that way there used to be an old quartz mine thing. Before I was a kid, but there was always the stories about the hermit that lived in the cave. That building just there is the general store, Chewton. There's some bloody, I don't know what the hell they do with these buses, but it's pretty bloody cool. Bit of a wacky, some of these places they have wacky people. Nothing wrong with wacky people, I love them. Look at that. All right, now back to the bloody man cave. Rightio guys, so Alastair hopefully will have a video up on his channel. I'll put a link to his channel in the description below because at the moment I don't know whether the video's not up, so I can't link directly to that video. I'll most probably whack it in next Man Cave Tuesday, but if you check out his channel now, you'll most probably see that his video's already up. Cool. Well, there you go guys, that is Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted for another bloody week. A big thank you to the Biker Bits crew. Thanks guys, you're awesome. Remember everybody else, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.